Ramblin Man here. Now, excuse me for not watching the camera here, but I am driving, so I wanted to talk to you about Congress. So it's really funny that, this right here, what I'm about to talk to you about, would have to pass through House and Senate just mere hours from them going on their 7-week recess, okay? So here's what happened. They somehow, the Biden administration somehow didn't realize, I guess, that the eviction moratorium was about to expire, or didn't care until they realized, oh my gosh, our numbers are down. Everything looks terrible right now. Biden's approval rating has fallen out the bottom of the floor. And all these people can get evicted, which it said it could affect 11.4 million adults once that thing expires, because people that are behind on rent and things would be able to be evicted. Now, I'm not heartless and thinking like, yeah, you get evicted, but I think there are some people that probably took advantage of it, thinking, you know what, they can't evict me, I'll just use this money somewhere else that I need it right now, instead of just taking care of business. Now, there's some that really did need it, and just maybe they lost their job, whatever. There's others that took advantage of that. So 11.4 million adults that could be evicted based off of this once this expires. So they are scrambling right now to pass something that would extend it through the end of the year. In my opinion, in my humble opinion, I feel like we're just throwing money away all over the place. Let's be honest, this is not fair to, let's talk about this. Okay, so you're talking about evicting these people, but what if you have somebody like, let's say, for instance, I own my house, and I have another house that I moved out of that I rent, and I use that money to pay for the mortgage on that house, but I decided to keep it. I have friends like that. They've done that, moved to one house and try to keep the other one. They just rent it so they can pay it. Well, it's gone on months now that people haven't had to pay because they can't be evicted. So that person suffers, but those numbers aren't even calculated into this. So there's people on both sides that suffer. If you think that people that are renting places that they have a lot of money, and that it's not always the case. I have a lot of friends that just buy properties to try to make money, but you still have to have money set aside for anything that happens, or incidentals. Your air conditioning goes out, costs you 20 grand to replace it, whatever the case may be. But we're right now trying to scramble because 11.4 million adults could be evicted if this moratorium gets, doesn't get renewed or something by way of that, and they're going to be out for 7 weeks. It's kind of funny to me, but this is just, if you look at it, it just represents the Biden administration so well. Everything is just last minute, or it's just back and forth. You never have the right information, and if you say anything against them, it's misinformation. So we've been told all kinds of stuff about certain things, and then it comes back, no, it's this way, and they don't even know. So if you want to see a true look at how the Biden administration is, just watch one of the speeches or town halls or anything that Biden does. That's about how the whole Biden administration has gone. No one really understands what they're saying or what they're doing, not even the administration themselves. There's not a real plan. They're putting mask mandates everywhere. You got all this stuff going on, and now they're trying to save the eviction moratorium. Yeah, just more money out the door. Worst administration in the history of the United States. And if you think I'm wrong, tell me why they are not. Because they compared it to, to Carter for a little while, like, we'll see how he does compared to Carter. But he's past Carter. He's the worst. Biden is the worst. And then I know the Democrats had an idea, like, we'll have Kamala come in there behind. But her ratings are so low, the Democrats are panicking right now. Let me just tell you, they are panicking. It's a terrible thing. Terrible. Oh, gosh. Yeah, let me know what you think. I just think it's funny how everything is all about saving the ratings, because for a while they're like, well, he's had really good ratings, because they couldn't see, but in 6 months he's taken this country from on their way up and driven them in the ground. Even take away the pandemic, and it was in a good place. But right now we are just, it's all Biden had was the pandemic going for him, and now that's not doing so well either. I knew this time was coming. Y'all let me know what you think. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I want to hear, and if you want me to talk about other things, throw them out there. Let's go. Let's get some things going. I got all kinds of different topics on my mind. I have to choose every day what I'm going to talk about because there's so much out there. Man, right now, the Biden administration is giving me so much info. So much material. Y'all have a great day. Ramblin' Man out.